papers. I was a little bit wobbly there. Well, that's not unusual for me, is it? Well, I just got home from Clarion, which is nothing new. I think I'm over there almost every day. Anyway, everything went well over there. And I came in and put my stuff away and hung up my coat and my car keys and my purse, and I thought, I'm supposed to put the towels in the dryer, and I forgot until now. But I've been busy. I had a package to send back UPS. Well, I looked online and they told me the nearest one was Butler. And I thought, what happened to the one in Senegal? So I thought, oh shit, I can't drive to Butler for the $7 it's going to cost me in shipping to send it back. So I got it all ready to send back, and I thought I was run over to Clarion because I had papers to pick up over there, but I thought I can't go until the UPS guy comes to pick up my package, and it said the next business day. But I did the return on Sunday, so I wasn't sure whether they would process it today and he would come tomorrow, or whether they process it yesterday and he'd come today. So I thought, well, I'll just have to sit around and find out. So it was about 2:30 he came to the door, and my jaw dropped. There was the most gorgeous piece of human masculine flesh that I have ever seen in my life. He had shorts on. That's right, he had shorts on to start with. Ankle socks and shoes. That was so sexy. Seeing his bare legs and those ankle socks and those shoes. And he had on one of those brown hats like the Australians wear. It's kind of floppy, and his long dark hair was sticking out, and he had the nicest, thickest beard you ever saw, and his complexion was a little bit dark. And he looked at me and he smiled, and I was afraid he was going to step in a puddle on the porch, and that puddle was going to be me. But I didn't care if he did step on me, and I'm thinking, they're in such a hurry. Quick, what can I say to keep him there longer? What can I say? What can I do? I should have fell down the damn steps. Now that I think about it, that would have worked, right? Oh, and I think I should pass out so I can get mouth to mouth. Do you think he'd mouth to mouth this? With no teeth? Well, I don't think he thought I was as sexy as I thought he was, so I had to let him go. I thought, well, now you can run over to Clarion real quick. Get your shoes, get your car keys, get your purse, get your papers, and get out the door. So I go and I get my shoes, and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I go get my purse, and I'm still going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And my heart was racing, and I get my car keys, and I'm still thinking, oh my God, am I going to be able to drive the car after seeing that? But could I ever drive the car after seeing that? I wish I had been quicker. I'd have followed the damn truck. That's what I should have done. But when you get to be my age, you're a little slow at thinking. But what would I'd be like the dog chasing the car? What would I do with him if I caught him? And what would he do? He'd have me arrested for stalking him. Well, he wasn't wearing stockings. He was wearing socks. So anyway, that was before I left. And I got my business done and everything went well. I don't have to submit any more information, which is a good thing, unless they call me. So I went back after I got everything put away, put the clothes in the dryer, and I thought I'd better check the mouse traps. And there's one behind my chest in my bedroom. But there's also phone wires back there, and they're white. And the trap is black. And I thought, my seeing's not real good, especially black things and in the dark. So I thought, as long as I can see those white phone wires, I know there's not a mouse back there, because I wouldn't be able to see the wires because the dead mouse would be laying on them, right? Smart thinking. So I turn on the bedroom light and I look and I think, something doesn't look right, but I can't quite figure out what it is. Well, you know me, I'm not reaching back there to find out. So I waddle out of here and get my flashlight and waddle back, and I flash it back there, and there's a damn mouse in the trap, but it doesn't look right. And I thought, I don't know if it's dead, but I touched the trap and it didn't move, so I got the trap, I pulled it out, and I'm looking at this mouse. He's got his ass in the trap, and his head sticking out, and he had the longest whiskers that I ever seen on a mouse. Of course, I don't look at their whiskers that much because their whiskers are usually in the trap. Except when they get their damn feet in there, but they go so damn fast I can't see their whiskers if they're living. But he had these big, long whiskers, and I'm going to look it up and see how long their whiskers are supposed to be, or if this was an old one. I flipped them over and looked at his belly. I always have to examine them, and I'm scared to death of them when they're alive, and I don't like touching them when they're dead. Unless I had gloves on, but I ain't touching that bare naked tail for nothing. But I was thinking, anybody that wants to know what to get me for Christmas, I want an autopsy kit for mice. I want to set up a little table, and I have the perfect little table that I got to use as a lap desk. I can put them on there, put down a plastic sheet and my gloves, and I probably have to have magnifying glass because I don't see so well. And I need a kit with little tools and a little anatomy chart, probably wouldn't be much bigger than this, to show me where the organs are and the bones. And I'd like to have a little tiny x-ray machine to see if they have broken bones. I want to determine the cause of death, because I want to know if they die from fright, if they have a heart attack. I'll open their chest cavity and get those, well, just a second. I'll get those things like they put on you and it pulls open your rib cage so you can see the heart. Oh my God, there's the phone. Hold on. Oh, this will be fun. Hello. Oh, I'm doing wonderful. How are you, Peso? What's your name? Hello? Didn't you call to talk to me? Hi, honey. How are you? This is your grandma. I haven't heard from you in a long time. Why won't you talk to Grandma? Grandma misses you. You're not even going to say anything dirty to me? Oh, I'm disappointed. I thought we'd have phone sex. You're usually pretty good at that. Grandma always enjoyed that when you called her. Are you still there? I don't hear anything, but I didn't hear you. Oh, there he hung up. What a way to treat your grandma. My other grandsons don't treat me like that. Of course, they're not really my grandsons either, but Well, where was I? I'm talking about the mice and doing the autopsy and opening their chest cavity and examining their heart. Now, I'm not sure how I can tell if they had a heart attack. I'm going to have to do a little studying. But after I get my kit, there might be some instructions in it on. And I can't think that the kits would cost that much. Maybe some of you could go together and get me one, because the little instruments would be tiny. So how much could that cost? And then I need a light that you can put down, maybe a magnifying light that I could lower down on the little dead carcasses so I could see. And I want to open their mouth and look at their teeth. Because they gnaw on stuff all the time. Do their teeth keep growing like rabbits, so they have to keep chewing on stuff so they don't grow down like that? I had a cat. He was a pretty little cat. He was a red cat, and I called him Smitty. Not because he was... What's that have to do with red? I don't know. I was thinking I didn't call him red because he... I didn't call him Smitty because he was red, and I don't know what that even means. I called him after the guy that used to bring us gas in our great big tank for Dad's truck, and he used to work at Agway or that old place in Knox. I don't know what it was called, but his name was Smitty, and that's what I named my kitty, Smitty the kitty. But his teeth kept growing, killing him, and they kept growing down into his mouth, into his lower jaw, and he couldn't eat. And I kept watching this cat, and I thought, there's something wrong with that cat. So I showed my dad, and of course you know what daddies do. Him and Smitty took a one-way trip. And I felt bad. I think my dad even liked this cat, because if you'd go out and bend over, he'd jump up on your back, and he used to climb up and get on the roof, and he was afraid to come down. So I'd have to go up to my bedroom and open the window and get him in through the window, because the porch roof was right outside my bedroom window. Or I had a basin. I couldn't think of the word. A basin, and I used to stand on the porch and hold it up to the roof, and he'd jump in the basin, and I'd get him down that way. But our cat's silly. Well, I'm not going to talk any more about cats and mice. I have something else I want to talk to you about. So I'm going to end this video so it's not so long, and then I'm going to do another one that's shorter. Okay? So you watch both of them, and I love you. Bye.